Good morning, and today we tell you about the decompost in as many different accents as we can. So over here we got some of this them there. This is the rhubarb in the vegetable garden. And it's not really compost. Well, it does eat itself, I guess, so it's kind of composting itself. Anyways, let's just stop with the obnoxious noises for now. Look what we found here. Little snail. Hi, little snail. Hope you're having fun there. There's lots of great stuff here, like mosquitoes that are just all around me here, biting me. So, we got this sweet rhubarb. We got the oregano patch, which I'm going to have to thin out a bit. Chives are looking absolutely fabulous. And then this is a type of sage here. It doesn't look like the normal sage that people are used to. Geez Louise, the mosquitoes are really bad. This one I thought is like a wild one. I forget where I was now. Sage. We have some tarragon here. This came back. So this one came back. This came back. Everything on this side came back as well. It all comes back every year. Over here, I just planted this potato plant yesterday. I'd been growing it inside for a while, quite a while. And I just planted one over there as well. And then I planted some peppers. I was too nervous to actually break the peppers apart. They're all different plants. Each one was its own. See how there's two in each. There were two in each pot, and I was going to split them up, but when I was taking them out, I got a little nervous. I thought I was going to damage them. So I just ended up leaving them in there and putting rock in between them to kind of set them off on different paths. So hopefully that turns out. I got some onions there. That was from a scrap. This one as well was from a scrap, although it doesn't look like it's doing very well. I think though that's just because it didn't really get much water or rain. Maybe just I didn't really do a great job planting it. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Then we have our strawberries, which I transplanted from last year. Hopefully they come back nicely. Then over there we got some hemp. Again, seeds from last year that just fell on the ground. Get out of here, mosquito. More hemp there. And then my hemp, this one plant, those are the sticks in the ground are from the plants from last year. This one right here was leaning all the way across this way. It ended up hanging as the winter approached, and so it ended up dropping some seeds, which is hence why there's some little plants down here. So I'm not sure if they're going to make it, but I gave them a little bit of compost to hopefully leach into the soil and give them a little extra, a little oomph, Hopefully all this bindweed that's here, as you can see it, all this, hopefully it doesn't, steal all the nutrients. Yeah, so that's the little tour of the vegetable garden. And then I put up these cages just around it a little bit because there's lots of rabbits that come here, and I started to get worried last night. I'm like, what if the rabbits come and they want to eat my pepper plants? There's no peppers on them yet, so these might look appealing to rabbits, so I gotta be careful for that. And then just might as well give you the proper tour, right? Because last night I tried to do it and it was in the dark, so I ended up using a bunch of compost yesterday. as you can see, it's looking pretty darn good in there. So I buried a bunch of that underneath my plants here. And then, like, we got a nice mullein, or mullein, or what, I forget how to pronounce it, but then I also have my compost pile over here, which, as we can see, is getting some water into it. I poked a lot of holes in it. So then we got over here some pots, some potted plants that I'm going to take. I want all that. It's all good soil there. You know, it's all the vermiculite too. Can't waste that. And then over here, this is where I just kind of like plant scraps, kind of like it's either wildflowers that are growing, or I've just taken like scraps of plants and I just kind of plant them in there, or stuff that we might have pulled or tried to propagate and stuff. So, you know, usually it's pretty dry under here. These trees will absorb a lot of the water that goes under here. So I'm hoping that things can take off, because there's quite a bit of stuff growing, and I just want, you know, I want a lot of space for pollinators. So, damn mosquito, right in my mouth there. Yeah, so this is just a little bit of the yard, my parents' yard, and yeah, I guess that's it for the tour for now.